Hey, welcome to the Follow Through. I'm Pastor Fred. We are in Proverbs chapter 9. Today, we're going to hit on a really difficult one. It's kind of a lot of bad news in some ways. And actually, it might help us to make sense of what's going on in our world today. Because everybody seems so angry, man. They always just seem so upset and like just looking for a fight and looking for what's wrong with somebody else. And we get so caught up in that. And God's wisdom says, hey, how about a different way? How about a different approach to life and how you treat other people and how you do all of that? So let's look at it. Proverbs 9, we're going to look at verse 7. Again, there's been this call to leave your simple ways, to not just go with the flow or what everyone else is doing, but walk in the way of insight. And here we get this truth. It says, whoever corrects a scoffer gets himself abuse, right? And so a scoffer is someone who makes fun of people, who's just kind of negative and bad and just angry and always just doesn't support anything or anyone. We would say that's a foolish person from God's perspective, because they're just angry and they're just bitter and all of that. And he says that if you reprove them, man, watch out. Watch out. You're going to get abuse, because they're not going to want to hear what you have to say. And it says, and he who reproves a wicked man, right? So correct a scoffer, you get abuse. You reprove a wicked man, and you might incur injury, right? So someone might just punch you in the face because you are just trying to tell them the truth. You're trying to help them. You might have the best of motives, and it blows up in your face. Ever had that happen? And you're like, man, I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to be constructive, and I want to help. I don't want you to keep, kind of driving the car off the cliff every single time. I'd love to see you trust who God is and know that He loves you and live in that peace and live with that joy. I want you to have that, and that might be our motivation. But let's face it, if somebody's angry, that's what they do. That's how they are. That's how they operate. And I think sometimes that might help us to make sense of the world. And the call for us is not to give in to that, but to hang on to God, to hang on to what He's done for us, His great love, His mercy that is new every morning, His mercy that's ours in Jesus. Because I can know that I don't have to get over on other people. I don't have to be the smartest one or the cleverest one. I don't have to win every argument, right? Because I have the love of Jesus. I am forgiven. I am free. I'm free from having to fight those battles all the time just to be right. Instead, I can fight for the truth with love and with integrity and with character and with compassion for the people in my life. I just think really it helps me to see clearly my own situation and others, and how I can actually be, a force for good, a way to help. So again, let's hold on to God's truth and just realize that sometimes, man, our good advice might be met with hostility. And so let's hang in there. Let's encourage each other in this battle as we're dealing with these realities of life. All right. I hope that helps you. If it does, hit that subscribe button and share this with somebody. And we'll talk to you next time for another follow through.